Yellowstone 1923 has gone down a huge hit on Paramount following the success of the first prequel, 1883. The historical drama set during Prohibition and the Great Depression stars Harrison Ford as Jacob Dutton and Helen Mirren as Cara Dutton. Express.co.uk has all you need to know about how the two generations are related. How are the 1883 and 1923 Duttons related? James Dutton, played by Tim McGraw, and he was the patriarch of the family in 1883 who first founded the Dutton Ranch in Montana. He settled there at the request of his daughter Elsa, who died after being shot with an arrow. The first episode of 1923 explained how James was the brother of Jacob Dutton, and Jacob had come to the family's aid after hearing of James' death. After learning James' wife Margaret was also dead, Jacob took their children and raised them like they were his own sons. Margaret Dutton Faith Hill, was the matriarch in 1883 and she cared deeply about her children and their safety. Although feisty and a fearless fighter, she was always worried about what the future looked like for her family. Following the death of her husband, she perished and left her two sons behind. She was the sister-in-law of Jacob Dutton and he came to her rescue by carrying on James' legacy. John Dutton as Sir John features in 1883 as a young boy played by Audie Rick, and he is the younger brother of Elsa Dutton. He was one of two surviving children as Elsa died from her injuries at the end of the first prequel. The character is played by James Badgedale in the 1923 prequel and he is Jacob Dutton's nephew. He was one of the most loyal workers on the ranch who sadly lost his life after the family got caught up in a shootout with enemy ranchers. Elsa Dutton Isabel May, is the narrator in both 1883 and 1923 despite the fact she was killed off at the end of the first prequel. She defied her family's expectations of her as ranch life was something she was keen to get stuck into. Swapping her dress for trousers and chaps, she embraced the male-dominated line of work. Elsa is the niece of Jacob Dutton, although he never got to see her alive. Viewers were thrilled to hear the actress has been brought back to tell the next chapter of her family's story. Unfortunately, there will be no new episodes of 1883 as 1923 acts as the next part of the story. The new prequel is made up of 8 episodes, with the series currently taking a mid-season break after ending on a shocking revelation made by Spencer Dutton, Brandon's cleaner. After discovering war had descended upon the ranch back in Montana, he faces the tough decision of whether to leave Africa and save his family. However, as the latest letter was dated 3 months ago, he may be too late and could return to find his uncle Jacob dead. 1923 returns to Paramount Plus on February 5.